What's going on, guys? Bearded Magic back at you with another video. Tonight we're going to be playing the last devotion deck that I have to play. It is going to be mono blue, and this is not your Thassa build. This is more of a, I want to say a blue tempo. We got the deck right here. The deck is actually pretty good. We're going to play 2 or 3 games for you and see what happens. We're starting out with 4 Opt, 4 Pteramander, 4 Spectral Sailor, 4 Brineborn Cutthroat, 4 Essence Capture, 2 Hypnotic Sprite, 4 Quench, 4 Brazen Borrower, 4 Winged Words, 4 Dungeon Geists, 4 Castle Vantress, and 18 Islands. Guys, if you played Standard before rotation, you remember the mono blue tempo deck. They were running Tempest Gen. This deck here, it's pretty much the same deck. We replaced it with Dungeon Geists, and Dungeon Geists is actually a really good card. I misread it whenever I first started playing it. I thought it just tapped something down whenever it entered battlefield, and then they got to untap it 2 turns later. But it actually, if you read it, it taps a target creature down that they control, and it doesn't untap during its controller's untap step for as long as you control Dungeon Geists. So this thing taps the creatures down the whole time he is on board. For the sideboard, we got 4 Aether Gust for your annoying green decks and red decks. The Drake for mono red. Sometimes you just play this and just chump block for days. We got the Spyglass here for all your oven decks, all your cat oven decks. And of course 4 Mystical Dispute for our control decks. We're going to jump into some games here and see what we can get done with this deck. I've done a little bit of play testing with it. It is actually a decent deck. I was quite surprised with it. We got an opponent right here. They probably playing some red deck. They gonna give it away with Jaya Ballard there. Alright guys, if you're still watching already, 100 subscribers, we're giving away a fetch land. I'm going to make it of your choice. It's going to be a Wooded Foothills or Arid Mesa. The Arid Mesas are from Zendikar. They're OGs. The Wooded Foothills from Khans of Takir. If we get 100 subscribers, we'll throw your name in a randomizer, and we will do a giveaway, and shipping will be on me. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let's get that goal, and then give away some free stuff. This is a pretty good hand right here. We're going to go ahead and keep this. We're going to run our Pteramander out. I had some different ideas for this deck. Pteramander seems like it dies quite often, but it is what it is. We don't have anything we can counter, so we're just going to get in for 1. We'll play another Pteramander, and we'll leave Opt up for any turn. Try to grow these Pteramanders before they wipe them out. Of course, we're not going to block here. Take the damage. We're going to Opt at the end of their turn. We definitely do need the land. I think we're going to bottom that land, guys. No, we're going to keep it. We can counter whatever they do next here with the Hypnotic Sprite. So we're going to keep this land here. We're going to play our land and just get in for 2. And we're going to pass turn, guys. We don't want to use these until we get in trouble, get low on cards. So right now they're probably going to try to do a board wipe. Maybe play Otakai or something. Thought Erasure. Alrighty then. In response, we're going to bounce their precinct. If they have another land, they can replay it, but see what they got here. We'll let them take the Sailor if they want to. I guarantee they take the counter. Yep, there it goes. In the graveyard. He's going to recast the hero here. In response, we're going to cast the Sailor. It may deter them from attacking here. I'm pretty sure they're still... Well, they can't attack. That's got summon sickness. We do have a Quench. So we're going to get in. We're going to hold up Quench right here, guys. If they don't do anything, we're going to play a Brazen Borrower at the end of their turn. What you got upon the Deputy of Attention? They're going to get both of our Pteramanders. I think that's fine. We'll let them have them. We'll, end of turn, we'll go ahead and cast our Brazen Borrower. We're pretty far from activating these Pteramanders anyway. It costs one less to activate for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. So, I mean, sometimes it can get, you can activate it pretty quick. Sometimes you can't. So, well, they're getting in. Let's see what they're doing here. We're going to play the Borrower. It may get killed. I don't know what they got. But that is good. Alright, the question here, guys, do we play Winged Words and try to hit a land and hold up Quench? I think we almost have to, so 2, 3, 4, 5. We're not winning no race or anything, so. And we did hit the land, guys, and another Quench, so we're going to play this land and we're going to swing. We're going to attack them for 4 here and put them to 10. Also, next turn, we'll be able to play the Dungeon Geists. If they play something big, we can tap it down. Or if they try to tap out and play something, we're going to quench it. This turn. Let's see what they got here. Very Time Raveler. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to quench this and get them to use their mana. Of course, they're going to pay for it, but that's fine. We'll just kill it down next turn. Whatever they bounce.
This isn't a fight you can win.
If they tick down. If they tick down, we can kill it. God, I hate this card so much. But you gotta love him at the same time, though. He's defined the format. He's a beast. They're gonna bounce my Brazen Borrower. I'll take that any day of the week. I don't think they want to do that.
This might be a bad idea.
Now, guys, if you don't know Teferi Time Raveler, it pretty much just means I can't cast spells on their turns. Pretty bad for us, but it is what it is. Alright, guys, I don't want to tap out for Dungeon Geists. I want to leave something up, so I'm going to start with a Winged Word. See if I can hit a land. Did not hit a land. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I mean, if they're going to board wipe, they're going to board wipe, so. play the Pteramander and see what they do. I may want to kill this. We can almost have lethal next turn. So make him a 5/5. That is very good for us, guys. They're scrying on their execute. So that means they have nothing to play. They may be looking for, I don't know what they could be looking for. Now they did put 2 on top, so like I said, guys, this is mono blue deck. It is a very simple deck. Not very many rares in it. Very, very simple deck. And it's fun to play too, guys. Alright, so we're going to take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here and go to 4. We're not going to block. They are at 8. They shocked something in, so let's see what they got. I don't know what they're scared of with 1 mana. Spell Pierce is not in the format. It looks like they're going to try to kill this Pteramander here. Come on, opponent, fire it off. I mean, I don't know of any 1 mana counter spells in the format, so unless you guys know, you can let me know down below what he's trying to play around. I have no clue. Alright, guys, so let's see here. They did leave 2 on top, so we really don't have a choice other than playing the Dungeon Geist. Let's see, we may be dead here. Maybe not. Let's tap this hero down. We've got 2 blockers. If they 4, 5. Yeah, we're going to have to block here if they attack with everything. They may just kill one of our things and we're done for. And that'll do it. So let's go to the next game, guys. Sideboard's going to be fairly simple. We're going to put in 4 Mystical Dispute. Kind of want to take out Dungeon Geist. Maybe. Just go a little smaller. Let's try that. Dungeon Geist is good, but they don't have... I didn't see any bigger creatures that they're going to play, so... Mystical Dispute's going to be really good countering a Teferi. Don't really want to bring in the Spyglass because it does cut off their ability to uptick or downtick Teferi, but it does not cut off the ability of me flashing in spells. While we wait on our opponent, like I said, I try to upload videos every day, but I do play Paper Magic pretty heavily. Got an IQ I'm going to on Saturday. Hopefully do pretty good at that. It's a Pioneer IQ. I normally play on Tuesdays and Thursdays at my LGS, so you guys that are following me, if I don't upload the video that day, then it probably means I'm playing Paper Magic somewhere. I would much rather be playing Paper Magic. We're gonna go first. We do have a good hand here to keep them off what they're trying to do. Essence capture for the hero, even a quench. We have the opt to draw into a creature that's on the at the end of their turn, first turn, and we also have the mystical dispute. So we'll start with the island and pass turn here, guys. I believe I'm gonna play 2 games with this deck. See how well it goes. There's another dispute. Do we want that? I think we do. Alright, so I think we're gonna pass turn here and hold our Pteramander. If they want to play a Thought Eraser, we're gonna dispute it. We may just quench it here because more mana efficient. What you got, opponent? They got a Thought Eraser. We're gonna quench that. Alrighty, so we got the 3 lands now. We'll play a Pteramander and pass turn. Guys, I will be posting a deck list in the description of the video on all of my videos. I do not have like an Aether Hub set up yet or anything like that, so but once I do, I'll be leaving the links in the description then. Alright, we're just gonna hold back here. See what they got. They may kill our Pteramander. We're gonna let them do it if they want to do it. May have a Mortify here. There's the Mortify. We're gonna kill the Pteramander. So Pteramander's a big threat now. Everybody, if you see him on board, you want to kill him pretty quick. See what they got here. We're gonna flash in Brineborn. Like they had nothing, or they just passed priority. We'll get in with the Brineborn. And we're gonna pass turn, guys. Hopefully we can get something countered here and get something going. Get a little tempo going. They got an elite mage, guard mage. This dude here is the backbone of their deck, along with Teferi. This actually may have Agent of Treachery in it, or a Thassa. They can start flickering this and gaining 3 life, drawing a card at the end of every turn. We're going to essence capture it here. So we got very good draw with the Brazen Borrower, guys. Deputy of Detention. We're gonna mystical dispute that, guys. We still have mana up for another dispute, so we're not gonna play this Brazen Borrower. It's gonna tap us down. They may kill our thing. They may have a dragged it under the world. I don't know what they may have, but they could possibly have anything. Alright, guys, we just countered this next spell and we're golden right here. Looks like they're targeting your creature. You can always tell if they're looking at your creature to maybe cast a spell on it. They got a Thief of Sanity. I believe I will let that resolve. Alright, so we're going to bounce their Thief of Sanity. They scooped it up, guys. I believe we run it back just the way we had it. We've seen a couple new cards they had there. Thief of Sanity and Mortifies. And I believe we're alright with what we got. So we don't want to go big. We don't want to bring in the Dungeon Geist. The Dungeon Geist is really good against the aggro deck, so not so much control decks. Now, guys, I'm gonna be making a run for Mythic this season. Hopefully, get qualified for the Mythic qualifier. Hopefully. Alright, this is a little land heavy, guys. We do have the dispute, but we're gonna need a lot of help here. I think we mulligan this. Alright, guys, this is a way better hand. We're gonna get rid of the wing words. It's a good card draw, but we don't have anything with flying, so it's not discounted. So for now, we're just gonna put that back. There's the turn one Pteramander. They may want to thought erase this again. Alright, so let's see what they play here, guys. We got the Quench up. They may play the Fairy. Now he's wanting to attack first to see if I have a Cutthroat or something to flash in to block. Then they're gonna play their Teferi. That is my guess, but we're gonna take the 2 damage. Remember, guys, your life is a resource as well, not just your cards. So winning at 1 is the same thing as winning at 20. I'm sure everybody's heard that before. All right, so what I'm gonna do here, since I didn't play anything, I'm gonna play this Cutthroat and force some action out of their hand. I know they have a Mortify, so let's see what they Mortify here. Tyrant's Corn. They want to get him out of here, huh? Okay. But yeah, like I said, guys, that gets stuff out of their hand and gives us a better shot at taking over the game. We are going to need to have to do something as far as getting rid of this hero, because it will get out of control. I'm hoping to get this protect this Pteramander and get it where it needs to be. We do not need another island. Well, that's a very good card, guys. Alright, so we're gonna hold up the Quench here. No telling what they got. If we hold up this, we can't play the wing word, so let's just attack. See what happens. Now we are losing the damage race here. Unless they're wanting to draw a card with Castle. It's going to cost them 5 life to do so. I don't think they want to do that. I think they just want to kill this. I kind of want to protect it, but I feel like they're going to play at the very next turn and bounce it. Why not? Let's counter this and see what happens. So, no telling what they got. I'm going to play a Winged Word and see what happens. Alright, we got a Quench. I think we'll hold a Quench up and then just flash in Sailor. Looks like we're in a tight spot here, guys. This game is not going to go good for us. they are stuck on 4 lands, so. Looks like they're wanting to kill the Pteramander again. Let's see what they do. I will throw away this Sailor. That way they don't draw no cards here. Now I can also... I don't want to do that either. I'm not going to throw away our Pteramander. That's quenchable. See guys, they just go wide on us, and it's hard to do anything when they do that. Now I want to play this. I feel like I can't just play around it. I gotta. We're at 6. If we can get both these guys off the field, that'll be great. They're shocking for something. We do have a Quench, so. Get attention. That didn't help. Alright, let's see what they get. Maybe they take the Pteramander. That's fine. So let them move to attacks. Still taking 4. We don't have any board wipes or anything, guys. This game's over, but we'll play it out and see what happens here. Alright, good game opponent. Yeah, they just go too wide for us. We can't. That game pretty much depends on who's on the play. Gets the more tempo. Well, we got quite a few things here. We got 2 Mastery Orbs, pack, and a draft event entry. Now, I did hear something about these tokens here, guys. They're not just ranked draft. They are traditional draft, as you can see. Traditional draft is going to cost you 1,500 gems. Alright, so it's going to give 2 packs, 3 packs, 800 gems, 4. I mean, you can see if you can go 6 and 1, or win 6 before you lose 2, you can get 2,100 gems in 6 packs. That's like $30 worth of stuff. So for any of you that is that does have the Mastery Pass at level 30, it does give that token. I found that out today. I was messing around. See, it says 1 ranked draft entry, but Watsy messed up, and yeah, they gave us a traditional. So we're gonna take that. Let's go ahead and fill out our mastery tree here. I'm still working on the white. We did get the full art Heliod here now. So that's the one I've been wanting. Next, I believe I'm going to be working on green. Of course, we'll get them all before the season's up, but in case something happens, you know, if you're working on this, pick the colors you want first, because you never know. Let's see what we got in this pack here, guys. Oh, we did get a uncommon and a common. So. And we got a Shattered Sky. We actually need that for blue-white control that I'm currently working on to stream for you guys. So, alright, we're going to jump into another match. And it'll be the last match here, guys. Of course, I'm always going to play on rank to show you these decks. Maybe we can get a win here. But this just win or lose. This gives you an idea of how the deck works, and maybe you may want to build it, maybe you don't. Maybe you're on the edge. But I seen it somewhere, and I tweaked it a little bit, and I played it a couple times. It did pretty good, so I wanted to show you guys. We're not going to keep this. We need an untapped land. Do we multiply or cross our fingers? Which one do we do? I think we cross our fingers and put back a borrower. It's going to come back to bite us right here, guys. Get stuck on one land for the rest of the game. It looks like they may be playing mono white. I can only guarantee it. Oh, look at there, guys. Never punish. Never punish. They're probably playing blue-white control. Alright, so we're going to let them do that. We're going to... we're going to put some pressure on them, guys. They're going to make a wall, but we'll get big enough to bust through that wall. Alright, we're going to hold a quench here. We didn't get too lucky. We didn't get another land. Probably going to play at the ferry. Okay, maybe not. And they may have, what are they going to do? Okay, so they're still in their second main phase. Alright, so we're going to bounce this wall, guys. Mainly for the counter here. And to force some action. Okay, that is absolutely fine. This is a new addition to the blue-white control decks. This card is amazing in these decks. 2 mana flash it in. Scry 2, draw a card. That's pretty good. So this thing here is just going to gain them 2 life now. We're not worried about that. But we do have a quench in case they want to shatter the skies here. Which they probably will. They got another birth. So I'm gonna let that resolve. I'm not too scared of that. So we'll flash in the Sailor. Now they probably have a Brazen Borrower. They're going to bounce our Cutthroat, I'm not too sure. Oh, another Omen of the Sea. That is very good for us. Because we have this Quench back. If we can draw another land, we are in pretty good shape. There's our land, guys. This deck is really good against control decks. Just because of the tempo and the cheap counter spells. Dungeon Geists will come out the next game, though. They're at 8. We got counters up. They're probably going to play a Shatter the Skies here. Possibly. I'm waiting on it. There it is. Alright, we're going to Quench. They may scoop it up, they may not. Alright, so if they have another shatter here, we can't, I mean, we can opt, but I think if they have another shatter on their turn, just let it happen. Flash in Brazen Borrower, and that may be enough. Because they're going to have to block the 5 here, so. They're going to be at 6. I mean, we could have tried to win into a Wing Words and hit a land and a Quench, but that's not good. Now, there's another shatter, like I was saying. We're going to let that resolve. Draw a card. And slashing the Brazen Borrower now, guys. This is pretty good. I think we'll just see what happens. May opt into something good. If we wing words now, we're only gonna have 2 mana up. And they have Quench is not good enough, so I think we just end turn. There's the big boy there. Let's opt, see what we can get. It's another land, we don't want that. I guess we'll take that one instead.
I know my responsibility.
They have to, or
Trust me, I have a plan.
of course we can't play it now because this prevents us from casting stuff on their turn. Let's force a little action right here, guys. Let's play this Dungeon Geists. I may have an Absorb up. What I was afraid of.
I've got time.
Oh, they let that happen. They have another Absorb. Play the Pteramander and see what they do. We're not dead, guys. I mean, they only have 4 cards, but we're not exactly alive either. So we bounce this to Fairy just to make them play it again. So that's fine. They're probably gonna play the Fairy, bounce their Omen of Sea, and draw a card. Play the Omen of Sea, draw 2 cards.
Trust me, you'll thank me later. Here goes nothing.
The past, present, and future are bound by threads of time. Meditate and
See what we
prepare.
get here off this. We may be okay, guys, to be honest with you. We did go to 5. Okay then. Six, 7, 8, 9. We have 2 quenches with 6 land. I would like to be able to counter that. Let's just go Windroad. That was my mistake, guys. If you didn't know, Narset, each opponent can't draw more than 1 card each turn. Well, that was horrible. Yeah, I think we just concede here and move to the next game. Take out all of our bad stuff and, yeah, so he said oops here. Make it front of us. That's fine. Alright, we're going to do the same. Sucks we got paired against 2 control decks. Trying to showcase this deck for you guys, but what are you going to do? That's magic. Alright, let's get it, opponent. Now guys, you may notice I have a different setup here. I started using Streamlabs Streamlabs pretty good. I do have my the team that I am on, my LGS Team ADG Alternate Dimension Gaming. Um, down at the bottom, you have the Fifth Dimension code for 5% off any orders of $5 or more at adggaming.net. Also, I got a new area back here. I'm gonna be blacking it out for too long. Trying to get some better lighting and everything for you guys. So, all right. So we don't have a counter. We do have some pressure. I don't think we can just mulligan to oblivion just to counter this. Put some pressure on them. See what happens. Draw some cards here. So I don't think they're going to be playing any creatures here. So get in. If I had the money, I'd buy that avatar. That dude is so cool. I said, now we do have the dispute up now, so we're going to attack. Play a Pteramander. Okay, now if they try to play Teferi, we're gonna flash in Sailor and dispute it. Alright, so we're gonna play this. They didn't play anything, so we're gonna wing words. They may have a veto. That is fine. We're not going to counter it, guys, because that's what they want us to do. They want us to counter that. That way they can play whatever they got that they want to play. Now, they also may have a Teferi here with a Mystical Dispute for backup. They may have nothing. I don't know. So we gotta attempt to dispute it. And that worked. Okay. So we can actually activate one of our Pteramanders here and make it a 5. We'll be at 5, 6, 7 damage. I think they're going to Shatter the Skies next. So what would be best would be to draw a card and then flash in Sailor. I think that's our thing that we do here, because we may actually draw a dispute. But they don't have double white here, guys. So. Alright, so we got a Narset. Do we want to draw a card, or do we want to activate Pteramander? I think we'll activate Pteramander.
I have practiced against
Maybe a
many
desperate
foes like
Narset
you.
here.
I have just the trick for this.
Maybe they'll get nothing. That's what we always like to see. So they got an Absorb. Alright, so I believe what's going to happen here is they got a Brazen Borrower. So we're going to activate this and they're going to bounce it back down here. Maybe not. Alright, so do we go for lethal, or? I don't think we do. We do have the Cutthroat and the Sailor for backup. Now, we're not worried about Narset here. Just wanting to win the game. And they're wanting us to play something so they can absorb it.
Hone your prowess.
If they don't do anything, we're not going to do anything, guys. Now, they do have a glass casket, which that is fine. They're going to get our Pteramander here. Well, he just wanted to play it out and show him what I got, I guess. So he's got glass casket. Now, the one card that I missed the most is Dive Down. Dive Down in Standard was amazing. If you don't know what Dive Down was or is, it is a 1 mana pretty much give your creature +0/+4 and hexproof. Now maybe we can get a win right here, guys, and give this little fancy deck a good name for itself. Probably just get destroyed right here and then just give away everything I just said. Alright, if we can get a good hand, we do have a good shot at winning this game. Essence capture. Oh, we're gonna keep it. We do have the lands and the threats, so we're never gonna be able to counter anything unless they play a Brazen Borrower, which I don't even know if they have in the deck. I don't think I've seen one. So how are they winning? Well, that was a very good draw, guys. So we'll play another one here. Let's see what they're gonna play. Maybe a Teferi. So we're gonna force the action. Get the absorb out of them here if they got it. That is fine. Play another one. We'll play another Cutthroat. Now if they try to ignore this, okay, that resolved. I don't know how that resolved. We will take it. They're down to 4 cards here, guys. See what they got. We're gonna play another Cutthroat. Alright now. We're looking good, guys. We're looking good. Let's see what they got here. They're just gonna scry. That's fine. Alright, if they go for shatter here, we're just gonna quench it. Let's yeah, now we can quench it. Shatter's gonna be 4. So I believe that is their play. If we quench it and they try to dispute it, we can dispute their dispute. Alright, so we're gonna counter this. Another quench, I think we do. Okay, this game is pretty much over. I don't think we wing words. I think we just hold on to the quench and dispute, protect ourselves here. Alright, another Shattered Skies. So we're gonna start with dispute. See what they play. Maybe I should have started with Quench. Dovin's Veto, that is fine. So now we're going to Quench. You can't counter the Dovin's Veto. So the interaction here is you're going to want to quench the original spell, which is Shatter the Sky. And that's game, guys. There it is, mono blue. I want to say tempo. I'm not going to say it's back from the dead, but it's pretty good, guys. I was hoping to play a creature deck there. That way we could showcase the Dungeon Geists. But, yep, there's the deck. Like I said, we're going to do the giveaway, guys, for you that's still here. Share the video, comment down below. Let me know that you've subscribed. Anything, guys. Just show me some support. I'll be my videos are gonna be getting better as we go. You can go to my first one to my last one and see they are getting better. It's just gonna take time, but that's all I have for you tonight, and I'll get this uploaded and we will have another video up tomorrow. I do have something spicy for you guys, so until next time, you guys have a good night, and we will see you next time.